I pozdravljaju na novi epizodu. Počinjemo novi serijal Divinity Origin Scene 2 Definitive Edition Story. A da, da pokažem, ovo nisam siguran šta je. Mislim da je to ko želi malo više da se upozna sa pozadinskim lorom, ali to nam je trenutno nebitno, tako da da, nisam siguran šta je ovo Game Master, Play Campaign, Prepare Campaign, Arena, isto nisam siguran šta je, ostajala Arena, znači ovdje imamo dosta više sadržaja nego što smo imali, u stvari nisam siguran da li je puno više sadržaja nego u prethodnoj igri, tako da idemo story, single player, sport mode, ne, classic mode, tactičku mode, ne, idemo na tactičan mod jer regular ili honor, mislim da je honor kada jednom umremo, to je to. Ajmo na regular, pošto sjećam se da je, to jest bar mislim da mi je drugi deo neuporedivo lakši od prvog. Bring on combat and yours. Okay, begin. Are you sure that you want to? You should not victorious. Ok, znači ne možemo da promenimo igru nakon ne možemo da promenimo ovaj game mode nakon što igra počne. Learning here will be Sept. Sada, koliko se sećam likova, u stvari ovog lika se ne sećam, ali ovih ostalih se vrlo dobro sećam, od kojih mi je najveću pažnju privukao Red Prince, pa onda ova kanibalka, onda ovo što je opisao demon, onda ide Swain, pa ovaj kurac. Characters. Welcome to Asia. Understand. Okay. Red Prince nam je u samurajskom stilu. Sada Sebil. Najzanimljiviji karakter. U stvari nije, Red Prince mi je najzanimljiviji, ona mi je druga što se tiče zanimljivosti. Cool. Ifan bin njega se ni ne sjećam bog teba. Svašta. Dobro. A da, ako se pitate, ostavio sam muziku. Koliko znam, ovaj dwarf mi nije baš nešto pretjerano zanimljiv. Ona mi je isto jako zanimljiva. Znači ona je na trećem mjestu što se tiče zanimljivosti likova. Sad pravimo svog karaktera. Human, lizard. Mogli bismo biti lizard. Da, što se karaktera tiče, on mi je mage. Da, ovo je on. Ovo nam je Red Prince. Wizard. Da, on nam je Wizard. Bar mislim da je Wizard, pošto on... ona nam je Assassin. To jest... Jel' Assassin? Ali zapravo imaju zanimljivu odjeću. Fighter. Ona će izgledati cool. Ona ima najcool odjeću od svih. Knight. Ovo je Knight. Da, ali ona nije Knight, što je? Metamorph. Ranger. Nije ona ni Ranger. Ovo će biti, ovako će izgledati. Ako se dobro sjećam, ali nešto mi govori da neće, nemam pojma šta je on, znam da je on warrior, tako da... Sad, ne znam šta bi ona bila. Shadowblade, čisto sumnjam. Ranger, mislim da nije, mislim da je i ona warrior. Witch. Nije witch. Nije ni wizard. Battle mage, moja omiljena klasa, ali mislim da ona nije battle mage. Cleric. Conjurer. Enchanter. Dobro. Uglavnom, vidjeli smo sve što nas je moglo zanimati, tako da... Knight. Mislim da je ona Knight, ali nisam siguran. Sad idemo, ja ću da budem Lizardman. I ja sam Battle Mage. Ali izgledam cool. Koža. Biće definitivno plava. Da. Čuo sam je. Face. Nope. Evo, ovo mi djeluje već cool. Da. Evo mi ga lice. Petica deluje cool. Znači, petica. Dobro. Čak što je... Aha. Boje, daj da se dobro vide ove boje. Nećemo plave, pošto sam ja plav. Kad bude crveno. Evo ga. Imamo li nešto crvenije? Ovo. Idealno.
Try again.
Glory is mine. Meet your maker.
I'm ready. Almost got me that time.
Adventurer. Ok, neka ostane tako. Strength, Intelligence, Constitution, Warfare, Persuasion. Može, ostaje. Come back, it's on and dobro. Sad ima puno ovih. Ima li negdje pet pal? Evo ga. Tako da idemo na pet pal čim nam se otključa ta mogućnost. Tags. Aha, Barbarian. Jester. Okupite, Upustite. Svoju. Candice. Mystic, Kritički. Lead you to other. Skull. Your birth. Bookends. That's right. Ja to mogu, a i ne moram da imam. A, mogu najviše dva, ne mogu tri. Dobro, znači Soldier i Schooler. Aha, instrument. Zašto da ne? Proba. To se valjda lako nalazi u fantasy svetu. Are you sure to you? Yes. Znači ovo igram već drugi ili treći put, ali ovo sam igrao tek kad je izašlo
It
tako
all
da.
happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead I became part of their story.
Okej, tako da zaboravio sam dosta od kada pobegnemo s onog ostrva, to jest kad skinemo ovu ogrlicu što nam sprečava kao da bacamo mađije.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now, no need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Ajde da te... Ajmo uz stepenice.
So it wasn't a dream after all. Not a very chatty fellow, are you? Not a very chatty fellow, are you?
Bucket mi ne treba. Dobro. A šta imam ovdje? Are you sure to... No. Nećemo da propustimo tutorial. Dobro. Mislim da ću moći da zadržim sve ove stvari koje dobijem. Dobro. Dobro, to funkcioniše isto kao što i funkcioniše salo Okej. Ne mogu da pričam s ovcom.
Freight or food?
Jedan konstitucija za 3 poteza.
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
Dobro, znači glup sam, ne mogu da govorim sa ovcom.
Did you expect a needle?
Yeah. I need needle. book. Left, move. Dobro. Okay, key. Read. Order. Ko će da čita, nek stisne pauzu. Što je ovo bread?
That click. This floor plate triggered something.
I mean... Inventor. Samo sekunda. Aha. Dobro. Evo ga. Burići. Dobro.
You there. Come here.
Da razgovaramo.
Hey! Get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in?
Agree to help and ask. Sure. Getting in. Aim very quickly.
Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused of. Just dragged me down here. A gentleman among jesters, you are. Give that lever a pull, and I guarantee we'll both get something out of the deal. Set me free, and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think.
Da.
Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring Magister mumbles himself awake. One bloodshot eye opens, and then another.
Is my shift over? Are you here to relieve me? Wait, you're no Magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy lizard? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face. Damn. If it's not one thing, it's another. And no way I can trust those fools to deal with any nonsense on their own. Can't leave the prisoner alone, though. He's been nothing but trouble, I hear.
Quick save.
What in the... A collared sauce freak thinks he can hoodwink a red? Damn fool. Lucian's name. I should have known there'd be trouble.
Okay. Ja sam na potezu. Ne, sebe sam zapalio.
The prisoner's buoyant voice darkens as his eyes rest on yours.
Ah, freedom. Tastes better than wine. I'm nothing if not a man of my word. And I did give my word I'd set you free, lad. Say your prayers while you've breath to speak them. The halls await.
Ajde, ću vredo. Ček, šta mi je ovo? Backstab.
What would he have to gain by killing me? I need to keep my guard up.
Guard. Okay, enter. Bucket. Šta je još? Okej, razumeo. Pošto mi ja daje konstituciju, poison resistance može. Ostalo ne znam šta mi daje, ali dobro. Nećemo da idemo sa kantom na glavi. Za sada. Imamo i pikove, što je ovo? Potion. Može još jedna. Poinsi. Dobro, ovdje spavanje izgleda ne vraća helte.
Empty. Aha. Sad ćemo da razvalimo vrata.
Most elegant solution, was it?
Očekivao sam da ima nešto ispod, ali ne.
And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
Dobro, znači završili smo kao tutorial. Dobro.
Everything's spick and span.
Okay.
Nothing left to do, really.
Mogu li, recimo... Onda je to valjda to. Okay, read. Event long. Dobro.
Empty.
Empty. O, imamo i gač. Go wildamo dok ne nađemo bolje oružje.
Why, you're looking at... There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Dobro. Scroller soldier. Šta da kažemo? Možda ide.
Why? Because we're at sea, of course, and have been for several days.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
Dobro. Okej, ona i nije protiv nas. Bar mislim. Mention the... Wait.
Is he? Oh well. Some problems simply sort themselves, don't they?
Dobro. Znači nije ju briga što smo ubili zatvorenika i vojnika.
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with the other.
Delusions such as these are rare but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy. Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
The inside,
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
Why, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast Source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
Dobro. Short stick. Dobro, nebitno.
No marks, no indications of struggle.
What a well of knowledge this tome is. Dallas is such a dear lending it to me.
Dobro, journal. Secretary help you. Huh.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass. Behind the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
I'm looking into the room. Yeah.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Mogu li da
Aren't
pogledam
you
u istrazi?
enterprising? I'll let Waters tell you no herself. Go ahead. She with the body.
Okej. Try.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Informed
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. Figured as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
Save.
Think about it. It's one of you who got killed, not one of us. We want to find who did it and bring them to justice. Who's your real enemy here? You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
Everything's spick and span. Nothing left to do, really.
Read the book. And kissed.
It seems as though there's a pattern in the blood flow. That can't be natural.
Quick save.
No marks, no indications of a struggle.
I'm out. Quick save.
Why won't you sing? Be good, you scallywag.
Oh, bedroll. Yeah. Vrlo dobro. Sad ako se dobro sećam, ova kanibalka će da pojede ovu nogu i tako ću dobiti intel. Ona može da vidi kao sećanje drugih kad im pojede meso.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like. Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
jel?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
In Kansas. It's...
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too.
Uh-huh.
I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
They don't care about us.
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, you lay awake thinking of someone back home. A very special someone. You were reminiscing about the things you used to do together.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough to listen.
Here.
Of course it is. The truth's right there, skin deep. But don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell.
The woman keeps rolling her dice.
So,
There has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Sing us a song. I know you can.
The Magisters are out for blood. You saw the body, didn't you? Big bruiser like you ought to be able to take them on.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
no. But tell him that.
He turns his head toward you, looking you up and down, and smiles before turning his attention to the ship once more.
You look like a boy to me. Listen if you're interested, or get gone if you aren't.
Ask what
Please, please, please.
The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And? Sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close. There now, just like that. Squeak! Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back, the other catches you before you lose your footing.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
I suppose we were going here.
Never thought you'd end up a prison convict.
No, you beautiful idiot. That wasn't any rat. It was the wheel.
Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
So here.
Ah, so you've eyes as well as ears, eh? You'll go far, mate, even here. No indeed, boy. But that ain't my final destination.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
Till overboiling a bit of cabbage becomes a crime, I shall hold my head steady.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Well,
Prince.
what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up. You think me mad? Mad? Insufferable, surely.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this.
Okay, continue.
Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
No this time.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right?
Uh,
Always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mesden. Your kind always hung closest to our divine.
Ah, music to my beleaguered stomach. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor? Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up? You think me mad?
Just as I thought. That explains what's besieging my nostrils. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can cook, but you have the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit, and your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun. That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out.
I know, but you just don't have what it takes. A good slave's made of sterner stuff, I'm afraid. Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
We'll hang you right over the side
Forgive
of the
me,
ship.
kin. Were that I had more than gruel to serve. If I'd more than cornmeal and rotting roots, I'd concoct something more fitting. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
No problema.
One of us would.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish.
There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
Oh.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants. Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the joy. Away from interested parties. No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Yes.
The joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything.
Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, Lizard, what's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up? Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Do you know Losa? She's a really good singer. I'm better though. Listen. La 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 la.
I forgot how to sing. I did.
My mum is afraid of lizards. I'm not. I think you're neat. I'd be happy if I had a tail.
Wow. Are you a dragon? You look like a dragon. But where are your wings?
Ah, there you are. Husband. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly, deathly allergical.
Say that. Look at
Very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Yeah, true. Quick save.
Like yourself, maybe. I don't mind the kiddies, usually. Nope, trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Mogu li ja nekako da ubedim da
The
ona
woman
pojede
keeps
ovo
rolling her down.
Ne mogu.
So, anything interesting for me? I'll take that as a no.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him.
Quick save.
Why won't you sing?
I forgot how to sing. I did.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mesd. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this
Oh,
ship.
pet Paul. Ajmo quick save I da vidimo šta ima na palubi.
The hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
You think me mad?
Mad? Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out, flicks a finger against one of your scales, and rubs his chin.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
I am reading. Is this not evident? My book is in my hands, my face turned away from you. Perhaps my eyes not on the page. Damnable things.
He grabs a metal plate and watches his reflection with one eye as the other shifts left to right and up to down. He repeats the maneuver with the opposite eye.
No, they are working quite adequately. It seems you are at fault. Predictable, really. Oh? Oh, I see. I crossed a cultural taboo. How difficult. You have my apologies, Lizard. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Understanding is all rather relative. Take this book, for example. I understand all of it, and yet none of it makes sense. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history? Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind? Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Insufferable, surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Znači nisam našao ništa korisno.
Sing us a song. I know you can.
Nothing to see here.
The pale young woman does...
So, anything interesting? Right. Ticked. So, I'll take that as a no. So, and I'll take that as a no.
Da, ne znam kako da rešim ovo. Čekaj, ovaj je tražio knjigu.
You mind? I'm written.
Insufferable, surely.
Name?
Yes.
The Divine Order wants to know. Well, you aren't here on my list. Scrammy, we're trying to catch a killer here.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was...
You know all about it.
Unacceptable. I've never done anything less than a dozen
Absolutely right.
and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
There has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard.
Shoot to kill. That right. I always knew
seem
you'd
on
turn
edge,
out rot
officer.
and bend mess.
What on earth is the matter?
Your kind always
Murder
hung
was
closest to
found,
our divine.
and I strongly suspect you know all about it. Do you?
Well,
Well,
you've got
perhaps
this
you're
wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him.
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter? Murder most foul, and I strongly suspect you know all about it. Do you? Well, perhaps you're one of us who get right.
Skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up. Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far? I'm glad to hear it. If you head on in now, Williams will get you sorted fast.
Hang on.
Keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
Prison guard, Vic.
You seem on edge, officer.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
By all means, do as the officer says, but you had better hurry, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Okay.
What's happened?
Oh, that's not. Left out. Okay, empty cup. Bottle of wine. Oh, yes. Dobro. Ko će da čita, nek stisne pauzu. je kombajn. Kako se beše krafta? Aj. Oh. I da se pogibiš. Sheep. Mogu li ja ove da probudim ili nešto?
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
Her hand lies limp in yours. She's too weak to stand.
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
The elf lies motionless.
Okay.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. Ifan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes fluttering as if in a nightmare. A low whine escapes his lips. His eyes flicker open, but he doesn't register your presence at all.
Lucien. Lucien.
Ifan cries out, then his eyes fall closed again. No matter how much you shake him now, he cannot be roused.
Oh! What happened? Must have been the turnips. You dare strike a royal? Ooh.
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness. The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. Dark, greyish-black clouds swirl through them.
No.
Dobro.
The Magister lies on the floor. unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
The hatch is blocked. I'll need to find it.
Some of the...
That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Probamo.
Thank the gods! By the fine grace, what was...
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
Montes. You... what do you think? You can get it.
Even if I knew how to rip that thing off, I wouldn't. Some crazy banshee comes screaming through, and now we got void bugs swarming up top. Sorcerer mutiny!
He whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Rix. Take out your blade.
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand.
Fiksiramo. Probamo sa inteligencijom.
Rix looks to his companion, who then looks to you. They drop their hands to their sides.
Go on then. Find a place to hide and stay there.
Bishop Alexander. If Lucian were alive, what would he think of his son's divine order?
What will happen to us? You need to find a hiding place.
Sad me ovaj puzzle zanima. Ne mogu da pričam s njim jer nemam pet pala.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
Ovo su kao saveznici. Ovo je za ping.
Need to get off this wreck quick. Something's pounding on the hull.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is, a warning of death fog within. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb. Through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No, no, no! What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid! No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
Something.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to. Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
The skeleton holds up his book in one quick, frustrated movement.
I am trying to discover if there is anyone worth saving, and I will be damned if I let the lives of some mayflies get in my way. Go on, go, swim or drown or do whatever takes your fancy. I have a book to read.
The moment you touch the door, it doesn't budge. The door groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
Death fog. I need to get out of here. Now.
Da, neću da rizikujem. Zaleš koji bi mogao da ima novčić ili dva. Pa. They turn around. Dobro, onda moram jedno po jedno. Evo, ko hoće da čita, nek stisne pauzu. Ja ću ovo posle snimanja lepo isto koji vi.
children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Que se... Eu... Ok, da idemo da proverimo rešivale.
Thank you. There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
The Magister lies on the floor.
If you could get yourself up the ladder. There's a boat. Wait. Void broken.
Dobre, nisam zakrčio nju njega šta podaje.
These beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
Petrified.
Let the games begin.
They who are about to triumph.
I thought Voidwoken was supposed to be scary.
I've faced worse.
I'm ready.
We make a pretty good team.
Prijevati nema ništa. A nju ne mogu.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound. With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture. Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror. It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Siwan clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder. Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
Gods. It's ripping the ship apart. Is it?
Ok, ovo bi se desilo što god da smo uradili. Samo je pitanje ko bi preživeo od nas.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.
One.
Those Voidwoken made short bloody work of the ship. Am I the lone survivor?
Quick save.
It seems someone, something, wanted me alive.
This is good. Aha. Ovaj ping je... da to pomaže samo u multiplayeru, bezvredne za single player. Aha, okej.
It's broken. I thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to lizards. Really? Like, what kind of stories?
A
dragon that marries an elf? That sounds silly. Can I hear it anyway?
You warmly tell the tale of the dragon, but despite your best efforts, you notice that your knowledge of legends and monsters is somehow upsetting the child.
Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child screws up his face and looks at you hard. He lifts his mirror up to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any sauce on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy. It's better here than inside. They're gone now. Their Majesties took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home. But you didn't die. I guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary. There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
Ne. Dobro. Level 1, nemam pojma koji mi je experience i 10 mi je inicijativa. Source point, ništa.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn. They made it to shore.
Veverica koji još je. Хорошо. Šal. Okay, Red Prince.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Sure.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Now then, if there's nothing further...
Or shall
I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
See, yes. See,
Memories. Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? The very same. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the Spouse of the Sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have. Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition.
Quick save.
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of our kind's revered mystics. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Promise.
Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you? Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off!
Dobro. Red Prince, prosto sam htio da on bude ono što i jeste, i mogli smo da idemo na neki drugi izbor. Al, nope. Red Prince je warrior. Nije mage? What? Dobro, nebitno. I napadamo ove. Promašio sam ih. kasnije. To je dobro. Još se prinče.
I'm ready.
Chunks.
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
They didn't put up much of a fight. Dry land mustn't suit them.
Drowned and eaten by a voidwoken. I wonder in which order.
Ovdje sam ga negdje našao, jel tako? Evo ovdje je stajao. Red Prince. Inventory auto sort. Kako ide jebeni crafting? Gdje su mi prazne boce? Aha, evo ga. Combine with... mushroom. Bilo bi iskreno čudno da može. Yes. Milk. No, znači basic stuff.
Black cat. Some would see this as an omen.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head, confused.
Nope.
What's this? I found something. Let's hope this is worth the digging.
Okej. Znači, stvoreni smo za kopanje. Da, i koliko znam. Neće mi... Auto sword weapon, please. Tako.
Where this leads.
Da, što sam počeo da pričam, kad umremo, neće mi se ono biti automatski gotova igra, nego svi likovi koje vodim sa sobom moraju da umru da bi bila kraj igre, počinjemo iz početka.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor? No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected. It seems the human that stole my mask was rather more resourceful than I gave her credit for. I chased her here, but she rather seems to have given me the slip. Thus...
He turns back to the body, prodding at its face cautiously.
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse? A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Because my own was stolen from me. And the idea of being chased across Rivellon by every idiot with a torch does not appeal. Oh, get away! Monster! Hide the children! Oh. You are simple beasts. And you simply do not like my... Well, not my kind, but those that look like me. So, if I am to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my features. Oh, don't be ridiculous. I have important things to do on Reaper's Coast. I cannot simply sit about waiting for the rest of you to die so I may continue my business in peace. No, I may be an eternal, but my patience has its limits. Indeed, I may be the only eternal. My people seem rather absent, at least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers. A cult? Hardly. We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one. I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill. But I fear the limits of your imagination would not do us justice. We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works of great art. We disappeared. But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will have our world again. Well, that hardly seems relevant. But if you must know, I was inconvenienced for a time. Several centuries, in fact. Or perhaps millennia. One tends to lose track. I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our king did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential. Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the others. I wonder if flowers would be appropriate. Well, that is the curious thing. They are clearly absent from this world, and yet they are everywhere. Every one of your races resembles them in some manner, and the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar. Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm, or perhaps your gods are merely a folk memory. Regardless, they are not here, but I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them.
It's ridiculous.
I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful. Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality. But being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours? I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on? There is rather a lot to see. Splendid. Very well. Let's be...
Okay. Da, to je ono što imamo. Tako ću. Da, ne možemo to kao da pročitamo. You feel stuff. Aj.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling. She looks up at you as if to answer, but recoils at the sight of you and buries her face in her knees once more.
Because you're a master. Master sent us here.
Sure.
Me and Ma and Pa. She was not a nice lady. Lizards aren't nice ladies. They beat me. Gee, you don't sound like a master. You're nicer than the others. But I still miss my Ma and Pa. Parents are the best. They take care of you and make sure nothing can hurt you. And when they leave, you're all alone.
No.
Her eyes lock with yours for a moment. She places her head on her knees and sits quietly. The child doesn't lift her head from her knee.
Dobro. Inventar. Sada. Skills. Intelligence, constitution, strength. All that. Weapons.
Mama.
Da li ovo spada u dual wielding ili dual wielding increases damage and dobro, ja trenutno sam dual wielder. Image. Defense. Skills.
Mama.
Summoning increases damage. Dual wielding. I want lucky charm. Ja, treba mi level 2 ili valjda nešto tako. zašto da ne, ti nam budi pametan, da li mogu i... Tako. Single hand weapon i ovdje. Tako, ti ćeš da se pogađaš za cene i ostalo, tako da... Ajmo.
Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late! Never mind, it is not your concern. You leave.
She leans forward. Her eyes are wet with fear as she takes your hand.
Please, do not lead anyone here. Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late!
Yes.
A magister offers to help us flee. A Tusa. She says there are many magisters who do not agree with the bishop. She says they bring us to safety. But a Tusa is overdue. She promises to come at noon. We are afraid to stay, afraid to leave. She says there is a shelter in the marshes outside the fort. She says she brings us there first. She knows a safe path. We wait for a boat, and then we go. Wherever we make a new home.
Quick save.
Atusa is different. She does not believe in this place, in their bishop. She will come, and she will take us away from here.
Mama?
Level 2.
What's happening to these turtles? They're transforming.
Ok, poprilično su otporni na vatru i na zemlju. Ali zato ne na ništa drugo.
Worms take you.
Druga kornjača je negdje ovamo. Da nisam trebao da ostanem ovako zbijen. Ali šta ćeš? Sam sebe zapalio, debil.
I'll yield to none.
O, uspio sam da izmenim kornjaču, tako da to je to. Uf. Dobro.
Swallowed too much seawater by the looks of it.
Read.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
Quick save. Enter. Ti bi trebalo da možeš ručno da pikuješ. Lockpick level 1.
I've spotted something. Almost there.
Quick savamo.
Gonna eat them, were you? You damn savage.
They do not earn the honor.
A snarl of vines snakes upward from the corpse. After a moment, you realize the gruesome truth. They're not entangling the corpse, but bursting from it. The vines bear unmistakable signs of old elven magic, the likes of which science once used to make entire forests spring to life. Before you even registered the cool flesh, the vines lash around your wrist and drag you close. They pulse, tightening mercilessly, and release you, withdrawing sluggishly, as if sated, for now. The vines have split the corpse's chest with incredible force. Thin roots wriggle from limbs and nail beds, anchoring it to the ground. The vines encircle a rough depression, as if something held there was violently torn free.
A s tobom pričaju.
Sir, we've got company. Ah, planning an ambush with this scion, were you?
Yes.
You're a spirited one. I'll fix that just as soon as I'm done with the witch.
I tell you, I am no witch. The spores do this. If I do not find the rest...
Store the elven hedge magic. Weren't much use when we flooded your forest with death fog, were it? Lucian said it was a necessary evil. Me? I was just sorry we didn't get the lot of you.
You. I try to give you a chance. More than your divine order give mine.
Oh, sir. Her armor!
The scion twitches in sudden rage, and her armor uncoils, as if made of living vines.
No more chances.
Got a new stick for you to chew on.
Ok, posle ove borbe završavamo epizodu. Opportunity, okay. Mislim da ima friendly fire.
I'm ready.
Dobro, može.
I'm ready.
Ali da poison.
None.
Hey. Ajde probamo još jednom da ih pobjedimo, ali ovaj put se raštrkamo.
I've got a new stick for you to chill.
A nisam. Znači počinjemo sa istom kao što je i počela. Da. Ne, dve majmune glupavi. Glupost, ne mogu ništa da uradim.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Mine.
Uh-oh. Aj kasnije. Gdje na mene jebote? A dobro, nije da ja nisam krivo, no... Ali, znači, ne možemo ništa da uradimo, bukvalno, to je to. Ja, umirem sad. Da. Load game. Znači, ovdje. Jer ovo je kad smo tek stigli pre nego što sam istražio pipke i ostale zajebancije. Nećemo se bakćati s tim, vraćamo se nazad. Tako da nadam se da ste uživali i vidimo se u sljedećoj epizodi, a do tada, čao!